Thank you. And just days before the savage massacre terrorism, Saeed Farouk and his wife, Tashfeen Malik, practiced shooting target practice at a nearby gun range. On the record, Griff Jenkins and Ted Williams went to that gun range and spoke to one of the instructors. Griff?
Greta, it's a small mom-and-pop gun range down in Riverside, the Riverside Magnum Range. And here is a little bit of what the instructor there, John Lennon, had to say. Take a look.
He presented a valid, or what appears to be a valid ID, came in and acted the way he normally does, the way normal people act. Just come in and use the range.
He seemed like perfectly normal when he got to you.
Now, when we were down there, we saw lots of surveillance cameras, but the range was closed today. We actually have talked to some sources there that say they have received some threats, perhaps why they had their doors closed temporarily. The message on the machine says that. But we've learned a couple of key things. Number one, it was only and always Saeed Farouk by himself. Tashfeen did not go and shoot there. We've learned that Saeed brought his own ammo, and we've also learned that the AR-15 was modified to the semi-automatic level when he was there, and sources tell us that had he had automized it, so his automatic weapon, they would have shut him down very quickly. And Ted, you had some insights on this as well.
Yeah, well, first of all, let's take our hats off to law enforcement. Law enforcement did an excellent job here. They determined that Saeed had gone to this range, Greta. They wound up going to the range. They wound up getting with the range owner. They got video from there. They were able to get receipts from there. And they were able to ask this gun owner on range one thing that was very significant. Had Saeed been there before? Did he bring anybody with him when he was there? Did he bring his own ammo? They talked about the modification of the record. All of these things were significant for the investigation into this shooting. But it clearly shows that there was planning and plotting just before Saeed and them and his wife went in there and murdered all of these folk.
Ted, is there any indication that the wife had any training, any place or practice with these weapons?
Law enforcement tells me, Greta, that the manner in which Malik, the wife, was shooting the weapon from the back of the car while Saeed was driving, trying to get away from law enforcement, that she appeared definitely to have some training.
All right, Griff, Ted, thank you both. And Fox News Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is here with brand new information on the Farouk family's cash and where it may have come from. Catherine?
Okay, on Tuesdays, it's a regular thing for me to have lunch with my dad or dinner with my dad out there in San Bernardino, which is it's about a 45-minute drive, usually without traffic, from where I'm at in Fontana. But right now there's heavy traffic here as I get into San Bernardino. The next exit is Waterman here on the 10 freeway. And Waterman is where that thing happened 6 days ago. It was last Wednesday. So, well, it's not that bad. I thought it was going to back up all the way. So, it's just a little update on what it's like here. There's a lot of media out here. And the restaurants I've gone to, people are talking about CNN and whoever they've seen around and all. But this is the interchange that I just drove under right now. 215 becomes 91 as we head south. And this exit coming up here to my right where, you know, the truck stop and all that, there's two ways to get off on Waterman. You have Waterman North and Waterman South. And that's right there. There's a Starbucks and a McDonald's to the south. And Waterman North is where that thing happened. So, just want to let people feel the vibe out here. There's a lot of south from here, it's Riverside, and they had a scare out of the mall, the Galleria down there. Someone smashed and grabbed some jewelry, I guess. Something like, I don't know, it looked like 100 cop cars showed up at least. So Tippecanoe is this exit, the next one, and I guess that's where the actual shootout happened. So, but I'm going to continue along for another, I don't know, 30 miles or whatever. So, you guys hang in there? Alright. Okay, I'm going through San Bernardino again. Coming from San Jacinto, Fontana. And as recently as a couple of days ago, the shooting happened 6 days ago. They still had the streets blocked off, but I've kind of noticed that it's not as festive as far as Christmas, and it hasn't been in a few years. There's Waterman North right here. The exit's Waterman North, but so anyhow, you know, just trying to catch the vibe and the whole thing and do some local reporting, some local amateur reporting here. Grew up in San Bernardino, at least, you know, good deal of my life. Yeah, it looks like the straight ahead is open again. There's a scare in Riverside, which is next town south from here. It's a smash and grab jewelry thing. So this is Waterman, the south part of Waterman. And, over here to the right is where the thing happened. Over here to the left, there's a golf course right past this bridge, and I used to go golfing there actually. So today's December 8th. It's a Tuesday, and it's John Lennon's birthday right now, or it would be John Lennon's birthday. So here's a hill, and I probably already passed it, or maybe that's it straight ahead, because they've had this place partitioned off. Going across a bridge right here, there's a wash underneath where I'm at, and the golf course is immediately past the bridge to the left. So there's some police activity there still, and that must be the place. Over here to the right, on the news right now, they're talking about Trump's statements about not allowing Muslims. If he's president, he's not going to allow Muslims. I lower the camera so it don't wig out.
He has been a partner on your journey through time. The joyous times.
But yeah, that must be it immediately to the right. San Bernardino Golf Club to the left.
Gives him the ultimate symbol of time. The Rolex perpetual date just
I don't want to wig him out. Otherwise they're going to come after me.
Forever moment with the gift of a Rolex timepiece from Ben.
So anyhow,
for its classic design,
there it is right there.
The Rolex Oyster Perpetual Date Just 2.
The golf club's where they took everyone afterwards. And this thing right here is the crime scene, and you can see all these cones so people don't stay and park on the street. I don't know what it's for, but there's cones on both ends. There's another cop right there. Parked. So they got it sealed off on both ends. So yeah, it's let's see, John Lennon was born, I think, in 42. I want to say 42. So 42 would have been 73, I'm guessing. About 73 years old today. And this is Orange Show Road, the cross street right there. The Orange Show is cursed. A lot of locals here joke around about it. There's a Indian curse on the Orange Show, supposedly. About 5 miles north of where I'm at, and you know, a couple of miles the other way is where San Manuel Indian reservation is, and they have, you know, a lot of concerts there and bingo and stuff. But yeah, there's a memorial right here. You can see people are there with candles. A lot of people, you know, parked along the street right there, and I'd have made it right if I'd have known that they had a vigil. So yeah, I just want to do my part with the amateur reporting. There's not as much Christmas decorations, but there's Christmas decorations right there. And yeah, there was an Indian curse, I guess, on the Orange Show, like I was saying, and they used to have it back in March. Then they moved it back to April because it kept raining when the Orange Show would open up. It's, you know, it's a regional fair out here. And a plane crashed out there at the Swing Auditorium, and I heard that the Rolling Stones had their first United States concert here in San Bernardino at the Orange Show there. But I've never verified that. And I have some family members buried at a cemetery a couple miles north of where I'm at right here. And my mom's one of them. And Randy Rhodes, the guitar player from Ozzy Osbourne, is buried there as well. One of my cousins died back in the 70s, and he's buried there. And I have some aunts and uncles buried out there, out on Waterman and Highland. So anyhow, I just want to keep people up to date, let you know what it looks like out here, how it feels out here. You know, this is Waterman in San Bernardino, California. So all right. All right, there you go, guys. Okay, here I'm heading back to Montana. Gonna take the 210, and I'm over here on KFI. We're going to KNX or whatever this is. I usually don't listen to AM radio, but if there's copyrighted music in the background, they might mute the video, so that's the only reason I have that on for the most part. And also for the ambiance of the situation here. I just go to middle school about a mile up from where we're at. I'm still on Waterman, but this is more on the northern side now. You know, I just drove from the 10 freeway, which is South Waterman, and right here I'm gonna get on the freeway at the 210, which is, you know, more on the northern side. Waterman's down there. The freeway entrance is right over here. Headed toward Los Angeles. The 210 eventually gets to Pasadena. I don't know, 45 miles or so. And this is, I used to ride the bus home from the middle school, and we used to get on the freeway right here. I lived about a mile, probably a couple of miles down this way. So yeah, it's December 8th. Happy birthday, John Lennon. And this is San Bernardino, California right here. And I'm going to continue along the 210 freeway. And you guys have a good night.
Peace and happy chocolate, and it wasn't just pretty and beautiful all the time, and that's what everybody did. We didn't get everything we wanted, just like babies, and everybody went back to their rooms and sulked, and we're just gonna play rock and roll and not do anything else. We're gonna stay in our room